Hey guys, what's up? This is Wasik Ahmed Fahim. So today in this video I'm going to share my experience on Nezuko OS, which is based on the Android 11 with the latest security patch of May, and the stock kernel is F1XY XNez and the vendor is OSS vendor. This ROM comes with the GFs build, so there are no vanilla build for now. As a result, you don't need to flash any third-party GFs. So first of all, let me show you the settings menu. Now let me show you the customization center, which is Nezuko Extras. First, the system, you have the screenshot, power button, user interface, animations, list view, power menu, QA styles animation, and the toast animation customizations. Then in the system themer, you can select the theme of your device. You can select the header sizes and G-Visual mode for the rounding UI across your user interface. Then you have the battery, and this option has the sensor block bar package and smart pixels. At the bottom, you have the screen aids lighting for lighting your device screen when any new notification comes. Then in the lock screen, you have the fingerprint FOD customizations. You have fingerprint icons, disable night light when showing FOD, fingerprint pressed color, and the animation effect. After that, you have the DOS brightness config. You can force brightness values from here, and then the lock screen, display media cover art, and such customizations are in the lock screen. Then in the status bar, you have the quick settings option. In quick settings, you have the tint QA styles. I have selected the OS 11 with brightness slider. You can select the header icons for data uses and battery percentage. QS Themes has the custom header. You can select any header from that option. There are lots of header in it. Then you have the clock, status bar gestures, traffic indicator, status bar icons. At the end of it, you have the buttons option, then the volume steps, screen of touch, invert layout, and the haptics for connect, call waiting, and disconnect. Then in the Nezuko Themes, you have the clock styles and the show clocks in QS. Let me show you the QS style of this ROM. There are lots of QS styles, and the QS styles look pretty much same to the Oxygen OS style. Then in the battery section, you have the battery saver and the extreme battery saver. It has the thermal profiles, and the adaptive battery. Smart charging is perfectly working without any issue. Then you have the battery uses option and the battery reset option. In the display, you have the custom display settings like DC-dimming and high brightness mode. Then the dark mode, night light, live display. And the end of it, you have the lock screen, advanced setting, and the ambient display. In the sounds, these are some customizations. This ROM doesn't have any Mi sound enhancer, but we have the clear speaker, which is very useful if your phone fall on any watery surface or water. As there are no Mi sound enhancer, so this ROM provides the mono audio, and the sound quality of this mono audio is pretty good. Then in the security option, you have the screen lock, fingerprint, face unlock, and app locker. Let me show you the unlocking speed of this ROM. The unlocking speed of this ROM is very fast, but unfortunately there are no screen of fingerprint. so you have to double tap on the lock screen for unlocking your device. Then comes the system. You have the front camera settings like front camera raise dialog and the calibration. In the gestures you have the quickly open camera, system navigations and the swipe to take screenshots. In the system navigation you have the gesture settings. You can simply disable, enable the haptic feedback and back gesture animation. Also there are some customizations in advanced gesture. So now let me tell you the stock camera of this ROM, which is the snap camera. I won't recommend this camera because this camera doesn't have any options or customizations, so better you flash the ANX Magix module or flash any Google cameras. I have installed the ANX and the ANX is perfectly working without any issue with the 48 megapixel fix. So now let me show you the safety net of this ROM. As you can see, the safety net is successfully passed in this ROM. So my recommendation is, if you have any Magix installed, be sure to hide it. It will pass your safety net. This ROM perfectly spoofed as the Pixel Experience device, so you can get the unlimited storage in Google Photos. So let me show you the Geekbench score of this ROM. This was the Geekbench score of this ROM with the stock kernel. Lastly, in this section I will tell you the bugs of this ROM. This ROM has some minor bugs, not very important in daily uses. So the number one bug is, whenever you unlock your device, your display uses full brightness for unlocking it. And then the second bug is, this ROM sometimes feel laggy, not like dropping frames, but you can feel the slow user interface in it, like sometimes it can lag. And the last issue is that after turning off my device and whenever I double tap to lock screen for turning it on, it was sleep on date. I have to force restart. So at the end of the video, I hope you understand the basic customizations of this ROM. You can use this ROM. This ROM is very smooth and stable, but some minor bugs can be ignored. So hope you guys like it. If these videos help you to choose any custom ROMs, then you can like and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you for watching and stay safe.